Have you had a chance to see what happened on the last goal, and if you did, what did you see?
Well, we were screwing around with it instead of taking it back and, and setting up and coming out. And then when I think Joe threw it across the ice, it got redirected, and Alex was changing, and Nicky got beat, and Mike Knuble was caught on the other end of the board. So they came up, and our defense were caught in transition, so they backed up, and Plekanec got a chance to walk into the top of the circles, and he had a perfect shot.
Bruce, what did the Canadiens do so well against Alex Ovechkin tonight? He didn't even get a shot off that hit net.
No, he didn't play good. I think it's more, they gapped up real well on him, but I don't think Alex played very well.
Talk a little bit more about this. What do you think he didn't do well as opposed to what he usually does?
I can't put my finger on it right now. I just, when you get 50 shots on goal and Ovechkin doesn't get any, and you got 4 power plays, there's something. They took him away pretty good, but I think, I just didn't think he was very good tonight.
Bruce, back here. You started John Carlson all the way back here.
Okay.
You started John Carlson, first playoff game. Did you start him to get rid of the butterflies? And talk about his performance tonight. No, I just started him because that was the unit we wanted him with. As far as his play, I thought he played really well. I mean, he had a couple giveaways in his own zone, which were planned plays, and he didn't read them, and he still did, he did what he was supposed to do, but, when it wasn't there, he should have done something else. But other than that, I thought he was pretty solid out there.
Bruce, I know you talked to your players about staying out of the penalty box. Semin and Backstrom both took penalties early. I mean, them scoring, did that really hammer home the fact that they can't do that?
Well, I mean, I know they can't do it. Every now and again you make a mistake. Nicky retaliated. I mean, you can count on one hand how many times Nicky's retaliated this year. And I think it was an honest play with Semin. He just knows you can't do the lift the stick on the hands. He caught him on the hands, and we'd already had a power play, so he knew they were going to get one. So it was a bad play by him.
Can you talk about Theo's play tonight, right here in front? Can you talk about Theo's play tonight, please?
I thought he was good. I thought he kept us in. In the first period, we were really good. In the second period, when they were putting a push on the last 10 minutes of the period, I thought he made some big saves to keep it a tied game.
Bruce, you didn't see Halak during the regular season. Obviously, they played Price the four games. Did you see anything different tonight in person versus what maybe you saw on tape?
No, not really. I mean, I think Artur's Urbe did a great job of scouting him, and we just didn't. We had a lot of shots, but I don't think we had a lot of great quality chances after the first period. And the quality chances we did have, I thought we shot wide, or we didn't shoot at all. We had a 2-on-1 late in the third. We had a 3-on-1 in overtime, and neither one we got a shot off. So I mean, Halak played good, but I don't think he did anything that we didn't think he was capable of doing.
Bruce, at what point and why do you think the momentum shifted? It was pretty clearly tilted towards you guys in the first. It started midway through the second. How do you think that happened, or what?
Well, because it happens in sports. You outshoot a team 19-7 in the first period, it's not going to end up 57-21. And I was a little worried after the first that, you have it's a 1-1 tie, and I think we outplayed them pretty badly in the first. And usually when you do that, if you don't, if you don't get your 3-1 lead or 3-0 lead when you're playing like that, they're going to go in the dressing room and they're going to get hell, or their coach is going to say, okay, now it's our turn, and something's going to happen, and it's going to turn the other way, and it did. And then I thought in the third period, okay, now it was our turn. We came out and we scored a goal, and I thought we were in pretty good command of the game until Gomez had that rush.
Bruce, you guys clinched the playoff spot a long time ago. They had to scratch and claw to the final weekend. Did that maybe show up a little bit tonight, that they've been playing kind of playoff hockey for a while and you haven't?
I don't really think so, Damien. You know, I mean, I thought we played hard for the most part, and we played a lot of teams coming down the stretch that needed to win and played as hard as they had to. You know, I just think it was a good game. We made a mistake in overtime, and it cost us. I mean, they might not have played very well the last 11 games, but they sure ramped it up. I thought today they played a pretty solid game.
Bruce, not to oversimplify things, but is it fair to say that you just need your star players to play better next game?
That would be a good assessment. I think our best players weren't our best players tonight, and their best players were. I mean, our role players I thought played really good.
Coach, what do you think of the third line with Chimera? What do you think of their play tonight?
I mean, I thought the first period they were really good. They scored a goal. I thought the couple shifts in the second period they got caught too long on the ice, and they got hemmed in a little bit. But I mean, I thought they were as good as Montreal's third line, and you know, I think Belanger was 18-3 on the faceoffs, and which is quite impressive, and one of the reasons you usually end up with a lot of control of the puck.